Good evening, fitness fans. No need to introduce myself. You guys know who I am. I've decided to do an evening vlog, just really only talking about my journey, and I'm gonna do it in the evenings because it's really the time that I wind down and finish my workout, come home, do my last meal. But during the days, I'm busy. I'm focused on business. I'm focusing on going to my appointments as far as medical appointments and stuff like that, and running, like I said, running the businesses, and just living life, trying to be really, really positive for everybody in terms of helping people reach their goals. But in the back of my mind, every part of the day, I am, it's a constant reminder. I right now, for now, I take medication for the heart condition, and it's working. It's great. My levels are just about back to normal where they're supposed to be. My heart's not racing. I'm fully functional. But there are things that concern me, and nobody forced me to be public about my situation, and definitely nobody told me to put my story on social media and to share it with people and clients and friends and people I don't know. But if I'm going to be true to who I say I am, and I'm going to mentor people, and I'm going to help people overcome their problems, their life situations, and things of that sort, then I have to walk the walk. But in doing so, you put yourself out there, and it does kind of scare me because while I will most likely outlive a whole lot of you, people put stigmas on illness and sickness, and viewing somebody as less than perfect. But isn't that what I talk about all the time? Don't I talk about the fact that it's not about the image that other people put on you? It's really about what you expect for yourself. It's really about what your drive, what your motivation is, overcoming your problems, overcoming your challenges. So if I do the opposite of what I say, then I have no credibility. If I hide something, I have no credibility. But I will be honest about my feelings. It doesn't mean I don't have the feelings, and that's something that I own. But it does concern me that living publicly the way that I do, and as my audience continues to grow, and me being very open about this stuff, that, I worry that I won't be able to find a partner in life. I won't be able to find somebody to spend the rest of my life with and to share the things that I'm doing. I worry that some people might not want to do business with me. Even though I know, and my doctors have told me, that you're not going anywhere. It's something that's very manageable. I didn't realize when there was a diagnosis of heart failure that there are different degrees and different ways to manage, and that there is a way back sometimes. And even if there's not a way back, there's a way forward so that you live a full and complete life. And I happen to be in the category of living a full and complete life. You're just managing it. And luckily that management is pretty much living a fit lifestyle. One that does not force you to give up exercise. One that actually demands exercise. So when I do these vlogs, I'm going to be wearing sleeveless or tank tops so that over the next 6 weeks, you can kind of see the kind of changes that take place. But Yeah, I'm smooth as a snowman melting in the snow. There's no definition. I mean, there's some size there, but that's what little bit I got back. There's not that grainy definition with the lines, and that's the physique that I like to carry. That's lean body fat, and to be honest, that's where I need to go. One thing I've learned in my research is most people that have these kind of conditions aren't willing to really go all the way toward peak wellness for what this is. And I understand that because it's difficult to just be lean, have that kind of definition. But that kind of definition means that your body is not working as hard because there is no fat around your organs. You are cardiovascularly sound. You are working out. You are working out toxins because your lymphatic system is overactive because you are overactive. You're training your heart as a complete organism and not just allowing your heart to make compensations for the areas that are weak. And if you allow that to happen, then it sets you up for failure. So there are a lot of things that I have learned that really mean this is the time to get in peak condition. And that's what I'm going to do. But those other things concern me because people can be judgmental, and I know. That should be the least of my concerns, but I'm human, just like everybody else, and it is a concern. I have no desire to be alone for the rest of my life. I also have no desire to present myself as a burden in any way, and I know what you're thinking. A person that really cares about you, a person that loves you, is going to be there for you. But I'm picky as hell already. That's why I'm single. So add to the list of things that another person might concern themselves with, and that's fair. It's totally fair. But it's you feel, and how you feel matters. How you act upon that feeling is what really counts in the end. I'm not going to act on it. I'm not going to lie about it or, hide it. This is who I am. This is what I'm going through. This is what I'm living with. And the plan is to be a shining beacon no matter what. But it does worry me. And I'm human. And that's what this vlog is going to be about. Just those human moments that I'm having. We talk a lot about working through challenges and being positive. And the reality is it's hard to be positive all the time. But ultimately, you have to maintain an air of positivity, because if you get blinded through emotion or or through tears, it's hard to see the solutions. It's hard to stay on the path. So even though you're faced with challenges, and you will be faced with challenges, life is about being faced with challenges. And it's a conversation that I have with myself every day, because there are a lot of challenges, and it doesn't matter what they are, whether it's business or life or medical, whatever. There are things that challenge us, annoying landlords and property management people, and just those little things that you have to deal with. And sometimes they occur, just when you don't have the energy to deal. You know what I mean? It's like usually you're Energizer Bunny, but then sometimes, boom, like you get hit right when you're just you've just used that last charge of energy. Hey, that's not your scratching post. Stop it. Hey, no. She's not gonna listen to me. Anyway, so I think cats actually understand us. They just act like they don't so they can keep doing what they're doing. Luckily, that's just a doormat. It's like I can replace it and throw it out. But you expend so much energy. I have so many friends who are very, very empathetic, and they expend a ton of energy, and then when something happens, they're just slammed. And that's what this feels like. Sometimes I get to the end of the day and I've expended so much energy, and I'm just like, I just want someone to hold on to, someone to confide in. And I've got a lot of support out there in Facebook, social media, and I really appreciate that. But it's not the same as cuddling up next to somebody or sitting on the couch and watching a movie, or having someone that you're building memories with over time, and you're building a stable foundation, and you're able to navigate life together, and you know, some magic and some bliss. So that, I think about that big time. I don't think about my health so much because I really understand what my path is, and that's not. There's no unseen there. I've already gone through the shock phase, and denial phase, acceptance phase, and then I went through the knowledge phase, and that has really, really helped me, because I realized and I understand that it's not the big deal that it was, or that I thought it was. And not to say that heart failure is not a big deal, but they should really rename it, because it, 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 it's too broad. It's too broad a spectrum, and we can mitigate many of the increased risk and percentages through proper exercise, nutrition, and a healthy lifestyle, which is what I already do. I want to get off these drugs so that I can not be fighting the water so much. I take a water pill every day. If I was getting ready for a bodybuilding competition and took half as much as I'm taking right now, I would cramp up and go into renal failure. It's really amazing, the amount of water that you hold, and it's very interesting from a scientific point of view. I'm learning how to regulate my metabolism to counteract thyroid medication, as far as lowering my calories and still having the energy to work out, go to the gym. So I'm getting a handle on that. So I'll have my lean look back, no problem. It's just going to take some time. I know this feels a little bit long, and I apologize for that. But I'm just going to do a nightly vlog. It really just talking about how I'm feeling, talking about what's happening tomorrow. I'll have some information, because I will have gone to see my cardiologist tomorrow at 1:30. And when I vlog tomorrow night, I'll talk to you guys about that and tell you where we are. They're gonna do another EKG. We'll see where my heart is, but I can feel it. It's calm. It's out of rhythm, but it's calm. It's pumping blood. We'll talk a little bit more about the mechanics and the associated health things that go along with it, and because of the way the heart is beating. But I'm good. I'm getting my strength back. I'm able to work out, and we're gonna keep going. If you have anything in your life that's holding you back, if you are going through something right now, one of the things that you can do is take control of your body through nutrition and exercise. And I really encourage you to follow along with me. I encourage you to do it with me. I encourage you to find strength in the power of self-empowerment, strength in the power of taking control of your body. No matter what's going on, I don't care if you've got a bad leg, a bad shoulder, a bad back. Let me know. I will help you work around that stuff. Don't ever allow any part of an ailment stop you from pursuing fitness, because there's a workaround for every single thing. And there's a way to use nutrition as your first line of defense, and then using activity as your second line of defense. I'm not going to give up. I'm going to make sure that I win this battle. And the only way to win this battle is for me to do the things that I need to do. I guarantee you, if I were just to sit on the couch and not do anything, we'd be talking about a different story, and that's a fact. So please remember that. Please remember that you do not give up in the middle of a fight. You stand up for yourself, and you do the things that you need to do to win. Don't forget that. Get up, get out, get moving. Do something good for yourself. Hey, Lucian, stay fit. I'll talk to you soon.